Hi guys. We're gonna sort of run through this garden here. It's pretty hot out here. I can't stay out here long. Beautiful butterfly. Just want to show you some of the things that are going on. Okay, right there. See all that whole row? Those are crowder peas. Those are all volunteer peas, except for a few that I transplanted from other places that they popped up, such as here, and here, and here, and here, and here on the tomato aisle. This used to be the crowder pea aisle. But anyway, I'm just going to show some tomatoes here. These are, let's see, get those out of here, get a little further away. These are beefsteaks and Abe Lincolns. I think these are Abe Lincolns here, and then beefsteaks. I've had some hornworm damage, but not on all the plants. And I've only found 2 of the hornworms there. It's amazing how big they are and how they are so disguised that you can't see the giant thing right in front of your face. Yeah, there's a pea right there. Now there's peas all along these rows because that's what they were last year. Those peas. Elderberries. Oh my gosh, these things are insane. They've taken over. Tomatoes on this side. Crowder peas over here. Damaged crowder peas from the Mexican bean beetles. Trying to keep this thing steady here. I have a unipod on a strap over my shoulder. See if maybe I can not jiggle so much with this camera. Yeah, the crowder peas are coming along. I've already picked some purple hulls. They usually end up getting ripe first. These are Park's Whopper. Just starting to get some tomatoes on them. I think this is a black seaman tomato I grew from seed. These first 2, I do believe. Pea plant. Grass that I haven't been able to control here. Pea out of control. Whoa! Pea out of control. Yeah. Just go. Okay. I planted tomatoes on this side just because I had a whole flat of them that were growing, and I just planted them over here. I didn't intend to plant anything on this side of the peas, and they're all shady, but who knows? Maybe they'll grow, maybe they won't. They're doing pretty well right this minute, as you can see. They're doing pretty well here. Tomatoes over here. There's a marigold. This is the flower row. It's supposed to be the flower row. But I planted some tomatoes in here because I had extra. When you have extra, you plant extra. Not that I eat a lot of stuff with tomatoes in it anymore, because we don't eat the pasta and all that. Ah, look at here. This is a paste tomato. This is a paste tomato. All the labels are faded out, sun faded, but I can tell that is one of my San Marzano or something. I can't remember which variety that is, because I don't know. The label's gone. But it's a paste tomato. This thing freaked me out. This tomato right here freaked me out. Look at the weird, it's shaped almost like one of the worms. So sorry. Shaped like one of the worms. Isn't that crazy? I kept thinking it was one, but it's a big fat extra juicy hornworm. I have to keep training these to go up this, or they'll just go across the aisle and hold hands with the other plants. Yep. Peas are coming along. Now, let's see if I can go through the elderberries here. Through the jungle. Welcome to the jungle. It's crazy in here. Okay. These are supposed to be purple hulls, but that is not a purple hull. That right there is a crowder pea. I don't know how that got in here. This is the purple hull row. But these are not purple hulls. These are crowder peas. These are definitely crowder peas because they don't have the purple tips. Sometimes they get mixed up. Sometimes they volunteer. It just depends. And you can always tell them apart, so it doesn't matter. I usually mix them anyway. As you can see, you see the difference? See this purple, how purple this is? Even this little, it's still got a purple tip on it. So those are the purple hulls. When they're ripe, they're purple, or close to purple. Boy, some of these tomatoes have quite the stalks on them. That's a pretty strong tomato stalk right there. Tomato trees. These are pretty eaten by the bean beetles right here. But they're going to produce plenty of peas. And more tomatoes that I planted on this side of the row. Well, I probably shouldn't have. These are the mixed calendulas. These are just the... I'll have to show you the calendula, how much oil I got from the flowers that I steeped in the olive oil. I got quite a bit. More than I thought I would, considering how much I packed that jar full of those flowers. But, see, these are coming along. They're starting to turn purplish on the sides. Not quite ready yet, but broccoli row. And down at the very end of this row, there are a couple of, well, it's 3 okra plants. The deer ate all the okra and the other one. She just kept eating and eating and eating, so I'm not getting okra out of the other one. That's okay, we don't eat a lot of okra, but if she had to eat anything, that was fine. That was a good thing to eat. Go ahead and eat. She should eat the okra. That's a good thing to lose, I guess, if you're going to lose some of your veggies. I don't know if this is the sprouting broccoli or the Waltham or Sun King or what this is, because I planted all of them because I kept having to replant the row. But look at that plant. My goodness, that's quite a plant, isn't it? I guess when the heads form on there, maybe I'll be able to tell what it is. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I have a pepper. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Well, look at there. I didn't even see that. Oops, sorry. I can't see in the camera close up. When I have my glasses on, I can't see close up. So sometimes I'm not sure what I'm focusing on. I know, somebody criticized me the other day for my camera work. And I'd already apologized at the beginning for forgetting my little handheld gimbal thing. And I said, we're just going to go with it. And I said, I'm sorry for if it's too shaky. Well, of course, somebody had to come in and say, I wanted to watch your video, but I just was getting too seasick. And I consider that along the lines of, well, I don't like what you said, and taking my toys and going home. So, I deleted that person from my channel. I mean, if you're going to come in here and be rude when I've already apologized for it, I figure you don't need to be here. You just don't need to be here. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't even know what these... I planted a lot of black seaman tomatoes, and I guess when they start changing color, I'll know if any of them actually took. But there's a good sized tomato right there. It doesn't really matter because the big ones are for putting slices on my my ground beef patties that I eat. We'll just grill those, and not with a bun. It's not really a hamburger per se. We just eat them. We put them we grill them, and we put cheese on there, and we doctor it up with whatever condiments we want. And I mean, a slice of tomato if we have one, and that's what I got those for. But yeah, you see how tall these things are. This is a 5-foot fence here, so you see how tall these tomatoes are. Obviously, that's probably an indeterminate, meaning it just keeps growing. It's not limited. It's not self-limiting as far as the height of it. Basically, that's kind of what that means. And, so it's doing pretty good. Let me show you the hornworm damage. If you see this, do you see this? This. You see this right here? The top of this is cut off. That's hornworm damage. I caught one hornworm here, and I caught one earlier, and Shelby ate both of them. She thinks that's a delicacy. She likes that. At least I can depend on her for something. But yeah, this is pretty good. Let me see, where's this one right here. These are Perone. One marker I can read. This is Perone. I have some Perone, some Moskvich, Abe Lincoln's beefsteaks. My husband got some Better Boys, which are these pathetic little things right here. they didn't grow too big. Also, you see this thing? This is almost all eaten by the hornworm. And he got a thing of Park's Whopper, which are on the other aisle over there. So anyway, that's what's going on in this one. But you see the volunteer pea plants? If I never even planted any on purpose, I would have plenty of peas to to can. That's a pea plant. There's one there. There's one over there just came up. There's this one. There's these. I actually have some over there planted next to there. Those are ones that I found growing every which way. I just transplanted those, but I got tired transplanting, and my husband's been busy with something else, so I just kind of quit transplanting them and just let them go. I know, it's just, you get tired, you know. Halfway through garden season, I get ready for garden season to be over, but this is what we're left with. Let me back up here. This is what we're left with here. This is the garden. You can tell there's going to be plenty of food. I still have food left, a little bit from, you know, two years ago, last year. So to add to this, when we start canning this, gonna be a lot. Hang on. And we're in what's left of the supplemental garden. Because I protected this, the sweet potato is still here. The deer doe got back into the garden again. She didn't get that one okra plant. For some reason, she skipped over that one that's growing in that stump. She did get all the rest of these, and I actually went ahead and pulled the stems up. That plant there, that's not okra. That's a potato plant left over from a potato, obviously, that was in the ground last year, and we just didn't find it. But I was looking at it and went, that's potato, that's not okra. And these are the Persian carpet zinnias. I'm collecting zinnia seed. I did collect some. I'm letting this go to seed, but then the bachelor's buttons, you know, the black bachelor's buttons, also known as feverfew. The purple prince zinnias. Oh my goodness, they're beautiful. And there's a red one in there. I wish I knew what variety that was that ended up in this one seed packet. These are just so pretty. But these are very tall. These are taller than me. And now I'm trying to think. I think we had some black-eyed Susans, but I think there's some echinacea in here too, but I don't know if I could tell them apart. I think this is black-eyed Susan, maybe, and the one without the brown around the center is echinacea. You know, a coneflower. Oh, I pulled one of these. This is my black peony poppy trying to come up, and this right here, it's really ruffly and beautiful, but it's been waterlogged sort of because it got really wet when these bloomed, and one whole bloom just kind of fell on the ground. But I got the seed head on this one. I still had part of a packet of seed, so I'm not totally out of seed. And I collected some of the poppy seed pods. Like here, I collected some of these because I'm letting them reseed, yeah, but I may want to plant them somewhere else too. So I'm kind of collecting some of these to dry, to add to what actually comes back. The grasses and the horse nettles trying to come back again. I can't keep up by myself. Somebody gonna have to come out here and help me with that, because I can't stand out here in this hot sun. It gets too hot for me really quick. There are all kinds of nice colored poppies too this year. I mean, in this mix, not this year, in this mix. I've never grown poppies before. Oops. One marigold plant did well. I had a whole row here. This one did okay, and that one down there did okay. Crazy. But look at the purple Prince Zinnia, and look at the red one. Isn't that, look at that red one in the middle of all the purple prints. I got to get the seed from that one. I want to make sure I get some of the seed from that. I want to collect that. Make sure. That is so cool. It could just be a sport of the purple prince, and it actually is a purple prince, just a off-color one. But I thought that was the coolest thing, that every one of them is purple except that one flower. I thought that was neat. So anyway, I've rambled enough. But all this is going to go to seed pretty soon. It won't be too long before I'm collecting elderberries. I think I usually collected them like August, September, end of August to middle of September, something like that. But this one I basically have let go, and yes, this is a rubber snake. This is just a rubber snake. People have always commented, did you see that snake? Did you see that snake? It's a rubber snake. It used to have a green brother, but I thought it would help. Years ago I put them out here thinking they would keep the rabbits from coming in here. That doesn't work. The rabbits are wise to it now. These are coffee filters. I just had a thing of coffee grounds I threw out here. Oh yeah, look. Brussels sprouts. You see the little sprouts here? See that? They're getting a little bit bigger. I don't like to grow Brussels sprouts too much because even though my husband adores Brussels sprouts, you have to grow a lot of plants to get, say, one good bag of Brussels sprouts. They take up a lot of room, in other words, is what I'm trying to say. Not a lot of bang for your buck. But anyway. So I don't know. Sweet potato's still there. She jumps in one or two more times, it may not be, but I better go get Hector back in. I got to get him in. He's been outside long enough with his girls. Hector, about time to go in, buddy. Time to go in, Hector. You ready to go in? Take them in. Well, I just thought I'd show you the garden. It's cooler today. It was cool this morning. I was hoping it'd continue, but of course, it is July, so why would it? Catch you later.